Okay, and we are go. Map number 2, Crackedy's winning 1-0. And in the yellow, playing as the English, we have Leminos. Another dry Arabia, by the way. And again with the nerfed trade posts. Yeah, so they're nerfed because they're not in the corner now. So this little, this area that traders used to have to go through that they don't now. So it's just shorter distance. I guess if you do it, but this is incredibly risky. From the east or the west, from like the east corner up to the trade post, I guess it's still good. Okay, but anyway, Leminos as the English is going with 7 on food. That 7 on food, going on gold right now. But on the other hand, Crackedy already with the mill, playing as the English in the color cyan. Only 5 on food and 3 on gold, so wildly different build orders. Wildly different build orders. Leminos looks like he's playing a bit more of a standard game, and Crackedy's being a little bit more creative. Getting more gold early on, also having spent his gold on Wheelbarrow. So Wheelbarrow, together with the Dark Age farms, will make Crackedy's economy that much faster going into Feudal Age. If he does go that route, it might be able to place another archery range in addition to the council hall. The problem being, you will get those longbows a little bit later because this takes a lot of setup to get going. On the other hand, it looks like Leminos is going for a very pure, very fast build here. Trying to get that longbowman as early as possible. Maybe I'm wrong here and the king is that good that people go for the Abbey of Kings now. The Abbey of Kings, I'll give it one thing though. The Abbey of Kings is not bad at mitigating the damage of raids. A lot of times on raids you get loads of weak villagers. Yeah, an Abbey of Kings at home will mitigate that. Yeah, anyway, let's see the scouting of the players. So again, Crackedy is scouting the center. Going now to the corners. Yes, he is a trade post way in the back here. This feels like it's safe, but it's... if Crackedy wants to trade and he places the trade in his base, it's really bad. Let's go to Leminos now, because Leminos has gotten an Abbey of Kings. There we go, Abbey of Kings. So it looks like it's going to be a king play. Leminos is very early. This is very early Feudal Age, just the earliest you can get. And that king might be a nerfed knight, but it's a knight nonetheless. Those 2 armor and 200 something HP are going to make it very difficult to deal with. And Leminos knows where Crackedy is, knows the mill. And this mill might be all the info that he needs. We have another Abbey of Kings for Crackedy as well. So the mill was purely to get Wheelbarrow. And I do like the Wheelbarrow, makes his economy that much more efficient. And they're getting stone, so it looks like it's king into second TC. And the king is to buy time, keep the longbowman away. Longbowmen don't take out the king that easily, and Crackedy would need to mess up loads of them to do that. But Crackedy's also going for the Abbey of Beams. Yeah, but Leminos, okay, he already has 200 wood. Yeah, but maybe Crackedy does seem like he's going for a 1 TC setup. With farms, this mill is annoying me a little bit with no farms around it. Yeah, another house. You really want the English farms, of course. They get a lot of harvest rate, and if you consider horticulture, then that rate just skyrockets. And farms become an excellent source of food. They might be the only civ where you really want that farm transition as soon as possible. Everybody else will exhaust everything else. Oh, no food for Leminos here for the king. Should be getting it now, and almost same time, but if you look at the resources, Leminos already has a stone. Or almost has a stone to get that second TC. There is 5 stone over, that is really good. Doesn't have the wood, unfortunately. Well, that's not great for him. 200. What's Crackedy doing? Crackedy placing a barracks, so it's gonna be King and Men-at-Arms. King and Men-at-Arms, that's an incredible tool in the English player's arsenal. So we're gonna see a 2 TC versus aggression. And we have the king out. Let's see this bad boy what he's gonna do. Stone has already been picked out, and the woodline. Let's see if the woodline is within TC range or not. It is, and it's an English TC as well, so Crackedy really doesn't want to get in there. And if you're Leminos and you see the king, like the TC has to go within range. You really can't. You really can't risk too much. Oh, the TC is going by the gold. So the villagers are within range, so this is pretty good. And that king is 16 attack. This king is a pretty good unit. And we're getting Vanguard Men-at-Arms, so not even upgraded too early. Yeah, but you don't need too many early Men-at-Arms. Or you don't need the upgrade too early. Oh, great charge by the king! Oh, the king now within range of the TC. Leminos trying to get a mill up as well. Oh, that TC, I mean, it will go up, just gonna go up like half HP, one villager is gonna die. Unfortunate, but only one villager. Leminos is already 4 villagers behind. How much more is this TC gonna cost him? So, does the king heal himself? I think he does. He just needs to be out of combat. And for Crackedy, I mean, this is worth it. This is worth it. Now we got a lot of farms for Crackedy. Using this weird pattern here, the corner farms are within range. So here we go. We have a king trying to buy Crackedy, trying to buy Leminos some breathing room. Trying to force Crackedy to spend his EPM at home. Because Crackedy has got a bit of an army going back home. And we are seeing those farms as well. Second barracks! Ooh, second barracks could be dangerous. The Men-at-Arms are good, but they're not infallible. And yeah, they're getting the early upgrade as well. So we have 1 Men-at-Arms already at Leminos base. You have a few others going there. The upgrade came in time for him to do something, but there are 2 TCs at home guarding everything. And like, so much wood needs to go down for Leminos to even be in danger of getting attacked here by the woodline. Okay, 1 spear just to deal with your highness. Ooh, Leminos scouting very well. Oh, the king's about to die! Oh, good micro from Leminos. Good micro. Still the army here. This army will be able to push into the TC as soon as there are enough of them here, actually. Like, with like 5 of them, you can totally push and kill some units. Oh, but there's a villager, and that villager is gonna get hit by the knight. Oh, good charge. This villager is as good as gone, and that's no damage for the king. Nothing Leminos could have done to save that villager. Oh, that's unfortunate, but Leminos is ahead now. But he is going through food. But look at that. The farms having come in earlier and more farms. It's great. Oh no! Oh, what a play by Crackedy. That's Leminos having spent some wood that he shouldn't have. And he really wanted those walls. I guess walls like here and then going here again. But those are terrible walls. Oh, this is Men-at-Arms spears. I think Leminos can defend. Oh, he's gonna fight fire with fire? Okay, I do not mind that at all. And Leminos realizing is starting to get into the danger zone of the woodlines. They're just switching over, and there we go. With 7 Men-at-Arms pushing through. They don't have the ranged armor upgrade. Which, yeah, kind of sucks for Leminos. Ooh, this is not a good push by Crackedy. Unless Leminos doesn't notice. He did, and that's a good push. One of those Men-at-Arms could die. He doesn't, and this is idle time. But at what cost? The main TC can attack the secondary TC from that side. And as long as the units don't die, for Crackedy this is great. Because they can just heal. Yeah, there's yes, another barracks. Another barracks going down. Yeah, already with the ranged armor for Crackedy. And the ranged armor makes a huge difference because now he can push. Seems like it's not a lot, but it's a third of the damage. Okay, that Man-at-Arms should die. Oh, and there's the Man-at-Arms right there. This Man-at-Arms. Oh, good management here from Leminos, though. Oh, Man-at-Arms. I think Longbowman would have been better. Yeah, Longbowman with the attack upgrade. I think it would have been the better choice. But anyway, this is loads of idle time, and we're getting more and more Men-at-Arms. Yeah, the house is destroyed. The TCs are just taking out the Men-at-Arms here. Oh, here's Leminos King. The King isn't... Is it gonna do much? Ah, there's the Abbey of Kings. The Abbey of Kings will heal. So this isn't too bad for Leminos as well. Leminos is floating a lot of wood, because that's the only resource he can get. So getting that getting those longbows here would actually be pretty good. Oh, Leminos about to run out of stone to repair. That's fine, that's fine. The King's here to help as well. He's going to the other side. This can be risky. If Crackedy scouts this food source is out. Okay, but Crackedy is just healing. He didn't lose too many units. So he should be fine. And now Crackedy's ahead eco-wise and he's on 1 TC and yeah. Let's not talk about that. A lot of the villagers that got pulled were from gold. The King... Oh, the King survives with 5 health. This King... Okay, so we have 16 versus 8 Men-at-Arms. No! The King dies! Yeah, I don't think the second TC will survive too long here. Leminos can attack the army. Crackedy doing a good job though. And he's garrisoning them. That's the villager attacking. Oh, and Leminos leaves! Leminos leaves! Leminos still had that pocket eco. Like he... Yeah, now he was getting Longbowman a little bit too late there. Okay, so that was the series between Crackedy and Leminos. The KD looks incredibly close, but yeah, the gathered resources really tells the story. But really, King in the second TC, that does sound interesting. Just tough to do that on the mirror match.